Amid the cold and ferocious waters of San Francisco Bay, a fortress stands tall in the middle of the ocean, where America's most dangerous criminals were once held. But on a mysterious night in 1962, three men carried out an incredibly daring idea from a place believed to be inescapable. So, what really happened on this deadly island? Alcatraz, also known as the Rock, was built in the 1930s on an isolated island about 2.4 kilometers off the coast of San Francisco. Considered a maximum security prison, Alcatraz housed the most dangerous criminals and was once dubbed as the place from which no one could escape. The prison is famous not only for its harsh conditions, but also for the security ensured by its sophisticated system. However, the mystery surrounding an escape in 1962 has turned Alcatraz into a symbol of adventure and unsolved mysteries. On the night of June 11, 1962, three inmates carried out a spectacular escape from this prison. Did they succeed in evading the strict surveillance of Alcatraz and survive the treacherous waters surrounding it? Join us as we uncover the thrilling story of this mysterious escape. To understand this mysterious escape, we need to discover the individuals behind the risky plan. Those three most prominent prisoners in the escape from Alcatraz were Frank Morris, John Anglin, and Clarence Anglin. Frank Morris, a seasoned and cunning criminal, had a long history of crimes, including numerous thefts and bank robberies. Despite being imprisoned in various prisons before arriving at Alcatraz, Morris always stood out for his sharp intelligence and sophisticated planning abilities. Morris's previous escape attempts were unsuccessful primarily due to the lack of necessary elements, but these experiences honed his skills, making him the strategist of this full of boldness plan. John Anglin and Clarence Anglin, twin brothers, were the other professional criminals in the group. They had committed numerous bold robberies before being incarcerated at Alcatraz. John and Clarence were known for their dexterity and survival skills. The combination of Morris's intelligence and the practical skills of the Anglin brothers created a trio that could not be underestimated. These inmates were not just ordinary criminals. They were intelligent, creative, and strategic individuals. The cunning of Morris and the skills of the Anglin brothers allowed them to devise an extraordinary escape plan that defied all rules and the surveillance of Alcatraz. With a prison notoriously inescapable and these prisoners possessing superior ingenuity and intelligence, this escape became one of the most thrilling stories in criminal history. Not only do they face dense walls and extremely strict security systems, but they also have to confront the harsh natural elements of San Francisco Bay. The escape from Alcatraz was not a coincidence. It was the result of many months of highly sophisticated and careful planning. The three inmates Frank Morris and brothers John and Clarence Anglin embarked on an incredibly meticulous project to carry out one of the boldest prison escapes in history. The journey begins with their careful study of the weaknesses in Alcatraz's security system. Morris, with his sharp intelligence, realized that the walls of the cell, although dense and sturdy, after years of research had discovered many small weaknesses that they could secretly exploit. With the help of the Anglin brothers, Morris began the preparation process. They gathered the necessary tools from unexpected sources ranging from small work tools to materials like soap and toilet paper. These tools were used to create fake heads intended to deceive the guards and create false images in their cells. But their plan didn't stop at creating fake heads. To escape, they needed to dig a tunnel through the walls of their cells. Over several months, Morris and the Anglins secretly dug these tunnels, using homemade tools to break through layers of concrete and steel. These tunnels led directly outside the cell block and into areas that were not monitored. When the tunnel was ready, they focused on constructing a raft sturdy enough to withstand the power of the ocean waves. They used old raincoats, piecing them together to create a raft that could float. This raft not only needed to be sturdy, but also large enough to carry all three men on their dangerous journey across San Francisco Bay to reach the mainland. The preparation steps are carried out meticulously in complete secrecy. By the night of June 11, 1962, after many months of tireless preparation, everything was ready. 3 prisoners, Frank Morris and brothers John and Clarence Anglin, decided to escape in the middle of the night when the guards let their guard down. With fake head models meticulously arranged on the bed and tools hidden in the cellar, they began their adventurous journey out of prison. They quietly advanced through security checkpoints and quickly crossed fences to the beach. On the way, the 3 prisoners had to grope skillfully in the night to avoid being detected. Upon reaching the shore, Morris, John, and Clarence used every method possible to fully inflate the raft made from raincoats. They carefully inspected the raft one last time, ensuring it was sturdy enough to withstand the power of the ocean waves. With the raft and some essential supplies, the 3 men began their journey across San Francisco Bay. They knew that they faced not only the rough sea waves, but also the possibility of being detected at any moment. The cold waves and unfavorable weather made their journey even more perilous. As they struggled to navigate through the murky waters, the tension and danger intensified. They faced not only natural elements but also the scarcity of food and water. Although they had prepared for various contingencies, no one could accurately predict what would happen next to them. The next morning, when the guards checked the cells of Morris and the Anglin brothers, they discovered that the 3 inmates were missing. The cleverly made fake heads were still on the beds, creating an illusion that made it seem as though the prisoners were still asleep. Immediately after discovering the 3 inmates were missing, a large-scale investigation was launched. The prison, police, FBI, and even the U.S. Navy all joined the search, deploying all available resources and the most advanced technology to track down Frank Morris, John Anglin, and Clarence Anglin. The search lasted for weeks with the support of aircraft, boats, and even professional divers. However, all efforts yielded no clear results. No traces were found except for some floating debris that could not be confirmed as originating from the escape. With no authentic traces found, theories about the fate of the 3 prisoners began to emerge. One of the most popular theories is that they died during the dangerous journey across San Francisco Bay. Many believe they were swept away by the fierce waves or knocked down by the cold and harsh ocean water. On the other hand, some believe that the escape was successful. Some theories suggest that they crossed the bay and survived after reaching the shore, continuing their new lives by going into hiding and changing their identities. Some sources even speculate that they might have received support from accomplices outside. Over the years, some new evidence has emerged, raising hopes of finding out the fate of the 3 prisoners. Several documents, including letters allegedly sent by someone claiming to be John Anglin, have been made public. These letters claim that John Anglin is still alive and in hiding, although there is no clear evidence to confirm this. Investigations continue to this day, and the escape from what was then the most secure prison in the United States remains one of the greatest mysteries in American criminal history. Despite many theories being proposed, the true fate of Frank Morris and the Anglin brothers remains an unanswered question. The escape from Alcatraz on the night of June 11, 1962 became one of the most thrilling and mysterious stories in American criminal history. Frank Morris and the brothers John and Clarence Anglin executed a daring escape from one of the most maximum security prisons in the United States. Although many searches were conducted, their fate could not be confirmed and numerous theories have been proposed. The story of this remarkable escape continues to capture the public's attention and imagination to this day. Whether it was a success or failure, executing such a bold and sophisticated plan demonstrates the persistence and intelligence of these individuals. Although Alcatraz prison was closed in 1963, it still retains its mystery and appeal after the escape. The The bold breakthrough of these three men is a valuable practical lesson in patience and creativity. It accidentally became an inseparable part in the history of one of the most secure prisons in the country, America. So, what do you think about this escape? Did Frank Morris and the Anglin brothers really succeed in escaping from Alcatraz and living a new life? Or did they pay with their lives during the perilous journey across San Francisco Bay? Please share your opinion in the comments section. Thank you for watching this video. See you in the next video.